Hey, what's going on, you guys? This is a good one. Do you guys know about Staun tire deflators? I'm going to tell you about them. You should consider them, and I'll tell you why. I hope you guys' weekend is going well. We took a little bit of a break yesterday. We had a family day. It was awesome. A little bit of downtime. We've been doing daily videos, yeah, so we took a little break yesterday. I will be back on again tomorrow. Staun tire deflators. You see the videos and the pictures, everybody lined up at the trailhead, and they're down there crouched by their tire and they're looking at a gauge, or they got a little valve, little tire pressure or whatever thing, and they're there for 10 or 15 minutes. Do everybody a favor, get something like the Staun tire deflator. Here's the deal. You calibrate them, you take off your valve stem cap, you screw the tire deflator on, takes you like a minute at most, maybe 3 minutes to do all 4 tires, and that's just screwing on the thing. Then you get in your rig and you drive. That's it. You're not sitting there, you know, like the tire deflators that actually unscrew the valve stem, and then it's got it's got the pressure gauge and the little thing and the hoses, and it's expensive and it's complicated, and I don't like pulling my valve stem out of my, I don't want to do that. It's too complicated. I even, you know, I had one, I left it for a year, and then I used it again and I forgot how to use it. That's just me. So Staun tire deflators, they're a little brass air valve that stops automatically at the pressure you set. So you take your valve stem cap off, and please keep a valve cap on your valve stem to save you guys grief, because if you get mud and dirt in there, it can cause problems. But you take your cap off, you screw on the Staun, and that's it. You can get in your rig and drive away. Now, you do want to be careful, because if you're getting right onto a rock trail, say like Slick Rock up in this Sierra here, you'll break your valve stem off, because that Staun is about that long, and if it's sticking out and you scrape a rock, you're going to rip your valve stem off. So you have to be careful, but if the trail's safe, you can just drive and you're done. Forget about it. Now, you have to calibrate the Staun, so here's how you do it. It's super, super simple. First, air down to the pressure you want. Let's use 18 PSI as an example. Air down to 18 PSI, then close the Staun all the way, screw it onto your valve stem, and unscrew it until air starts coming out, and then tighten it up a little bit until the air stops. Boom, calibrated, that's it. It's got a little ring on it. You screw the ring up to the cap to make sure it stays at that setting, and then that tire deflator is calibrated. Every time you screw it onto your valve stem, your tire will deflate to 18 PSI. Now, if you want to fine tune those Stauns, let me see if I can remember. Yes, guaranteed. I can remember. The Stauns adjust 3 PSI per half turn. So if you unscrew that cap a half turn, it will go down, your pressure will go down another 3 PSI. So you can keep that in mind. If you know it's calibrated at 18 PSI, you want to go down to 15, you can kind of go 1, 2, you can figure it out in that way, and you just recalibrate them every once in a while. Oh my goodness, it'll change your life. You can thank me in the comments. Now, Staun versus other thing. I just recommend Staun to folks. This is not paid advertisement, you know. It's just what I've used. Smitty belt, I've used those too, and other tire deflators. And the thing is, they're not as good. The Stauns are solid brass. They stay together. The little O-ring that seals the valve onto the valve stem cap is firm. It doesn't drop out. I've had them drop out, get lost in other types. And there is a big cost difference. I think Staun is $75. Sometimes you can find them for 70. but they're pretty spendy compared to the other ones, which are like 35, things like that. But they work and they're reliable, and I've had mine forever. And the leather case is really good quality. It just becomes softer, more supple over time. So I'm just going to recommend Staun because I know they work. They're very reliable and they've been around for years and years. That's the thing, people. Look, once somebody invents a thing, it's a race to the bottom. Everybody trying to get the lowest possible cost, but that ends up costing you, and it ends up costing our environment because you end up buying 3 in a lifetime and you throw the other ones away. So do your pocketbook a favor. Buy once, cry once when you can. That's what I do. But sometimes that buy once, cry once is just a little too painful. So you got to be your own judge, of course. But if you can, get the higher quality gear because it'll just last you longer. Save your pocketbook in the long run. Save the environment because you're not throwing stuff away. All right, you guys, hey, hope that was useful. Check them out. The first time you guys do it on the trail, man, you're going to be like, I'm the cool kid. Check me out. I just screwed on my Stauns. I'm driving down the trail. I'm done. I don't sit there and air down each and every tire. Come on, boys, let's go. Time to get to camp. Why are we waiting here? Come on. I'm just playing. All right, you guys. Hey, again, hope it was useful. If you guys have a video idea, go on over to overlandbound.com/forums. Hit me up. I'm Michael. I will get to it. That is the one way to really get a hold of me is over on our forums because, hey, you're taking the time to reach out. So, yeah, I'll see you over there. Give me some video ideas. Also, I'll have links to our new beta a software mobile overland platform in the description of this video. It's killer, and it's just going to get better over time. And you can just have it right on your phone. Hey, Michael, what's going on? Here's a video idea. Go do it. All right, guys. I will see you on the trail. We are starting to plan our adventure, and when we go, which is fairly soon, we're going to take you with us. That's right. We're going to hit the trail together. Put that piece of hardware to use again, finally. All right, good night. See you later.